Good afternoon, welcome to today's bodyweight workout. Obviously I'm inside for this one. The weather looks a little bit unpredictable, so I thought I'd come inside. I am going to use the sofa for one of the exercises, tricep dips, but apart from that, it's all bodyweight based. We've got upper body, lower body, and quite a bit of good core work involved in this one. Obviously we're going to start off with a warm up, so watch what I do first. As soon as you're ready, join in, and then I will keep coming back up to the mic to coach you through the exercises as we do them. So you're just going to start off with squats, feet hip width apart, slightly wider, and then sit back, bend the knees, keep the chest up. So we're getting a good mobilisation through the hips. Try and stay tall. Okay, keep that going. So like I said, I will keep coming up to the mic to coach you through it as you do the exercises. Remember, you can stop whenever you need to, you can rest when you need to. Make sure you take plenty of water on. Just last couple of reps there. Okay, then we're going to go into a walk out to a press up and then walk back. If you need to, you can go down on your knees for the press up. So we'll walk out to that press up position. One press up and then walk back. So like I said, if you need to, go down on the knees, press up, and then walk back and repeat. Okay, so whichever way you do it, when you get to that press up position, make sure we're nice and strong through the abs. Chest goes down in between the hands. We'll just do a couple more reps there. Okay, good, hold it there. Right, let's do a backward stepping lunge. So we're going to step back, we'll break it down first. So we step back, then down, up, and then in. Same leg back, big step, down, up, in. Keep that going, try and stay nice and tall. So we've got a little bit of lower body work today, so we'll just start to prepare for that. A few lunge patterns to do. So make sure we're staying nice and tall, getting a good stretch down the front of that back leg. Okay, good, let's swap it over, same again. So a nice big step back, breaking down, up, then in. So break it down first. So again, that good stretch. You never know until it happens. Keep that going, last few reps. Okay, hold it there. Right, watch this one. We're going to walk out again to a press up position. Then we do opposite hand, opposite foot off. And then we rotate, walk back, and then repeat the other way. So watch first, we're going to go to that same position. So then I'm going to extend opposite hand, opposite leg, down, and then rotate that way, come back, and then go the other way. So the arm you lift off is the way you rotate. So when you're ready, join in, down to that press up position, rotate. Down on the knees if you need to. Keep that going, last few reps. A little bit worried about the space in here, so make sure you, when you rotate or when you take that arm off, try and keep that control if you can. Just do last few reps there. Okay, good, relax. Then we do a squat lunge, so squat, step back, lunge, straight back in, squat, step back the other leg, lunge. So again, when we lunge, Bend the back knee down, keep the chest up so stay nice and tall. And getting that good stretch down the front of the thigh. Last exercise on the warm-up, and then we'll get into the main circuit. We've got 14 exercises to do. And we'll work for 45 seconds on each. Last couple of reps. Okay, good, hold it there. Right, so before we go on, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. So just click the like button down below. It all helps me out, so it is appreciated. And remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the playlist where all these workouts go, which is the follow along playlist. And then check out the rest of the channel as well to have a look at workout tips and give you ideas for workouts without a gym, plus more. Right, so we're going to start off with press up. So 14 exercises, press up knees or toes, 45 seconds on each. Get yourselves ready. I'll start the clock now. Off we go, 45 seconds. So we're either up on the toes, chest down between the hands, and that's harder version. Or you go down on the knees, chest down between the hands. Okay, so whichever way you do it, let's keep the abs nice and tight. Chest goes down. Last 15 seconds. Five seconds, last couple of reps. Okay, good, relax. Right, next one foot will stay down. We'll do a lunge into a deadlift. So we step back, that lunge, and then we tip forward. Touch the floor if you can. 45 seconds, starting the clock, off you go. So from the deadlift to the lunge, or from the lunge to the deadlift, tip forward, and then repeat. So that one foot stays down. As you tip forward, slight bend in the front knee. Try and keep the spine nice and long. So tip from the hips. Okay, so we're going to need a bit of control when we do the deadlift part. So a little bit slower. The lunge can be more quick, done more quickly, but the deadlift a bit of control. Last 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Good, and then we're just going to swap it over, same on the other side. So when you're ready, off you go. I have to do this way again. So big step back, 45, tip forward from the hips. Nice and controlled as you tip. That slight bend in the front knee when you do the deadlift, keeping the back strong. Coming into the last 10 seconds. Okay, relax. Right, pike press up. You can do this with the feet down on the floor, or you can put the feet up on your bench or your step. I'll show you on the floor first. Hands narrow, and then the head goes in front of the hands rather than in between. So watch if you're not sure, start the clock now. So feet up or down, head in front of the hands. Try and get the hips up nice and high. Squeeze the elbows in. Okay, so hips up high, so we're going diagonally down. So should hit the shoulders hard, should hit the triceps hard. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Good, relax. Then we're going to do the dips. So use your bench. You can do it on the floor, which I'll show you in a second. Squeeze the elbows in, lift the chest. Off you go, 45. So watch if you're not sure. If you're on your bench or your step, squeeze in. Feet further away is harder. Feet closer is easier. Bend the elbows. Going straight down. So on the floor, if and when you need to do it, you take the hands behind, you bend the elbows, lean back, and then extend up. So this is the option if you need it. Squeezing the elbows. Last 10. 5 seconds. Okay, good. Right, we'll go down on the floor for the next one. We're going to walk out. So from here, lift the hips up, and then we walk legs out, and then walk back. So off you go when you're ready. Keeping the hips up the whole time. Working the hamstrings hard, working the glutes. Push the hips up, and then control that little walk out. So we're trying not to let the hips drop the whole time. Should really feel this one in the hamstrings if we get it right. Last 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Last 5. Good, then we're going to walk out the other way, so walking out with the hands. The further you go, the harder it is. If you need to, you go down on your knees for that last part, keeping the abs tight. Watch if you're not sure, start to block. So walking out. The further you go, the harder it is. And you can hold at the end. And if you need to, you can go down on the knees for that last bit. So obviously going down on the knees makes it a little bit easier. Whichever way we do it though, we try not to do this with the back. We want to tuck pelvis underneath. So we stay nice and strong through the core. Coming to the last 5 seconds. Okay, relax. Right, now crab position. We go down, point the fingers down towards the feet, lift the hips up, and lift one leg, down, and then repeat. Off you go. 45 seconds. So we come from here, up, squeeze, down. Hips up high. You can progress it on by having the feet out further away from the body so the legs are straight. Come up, lift, down, lift. Okay, that's a lot harder. Again, you'll feel it more in the hamstrings. So let's squeeze the hips up nice and high. Try and squeeze the elbows in and lift the chest. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, good, relax. Then let's isolate the triceps with a tricep press. You can do this on the step or on the floor. Hands are narrow, they're higher, and then the head goes down in between the hands. So you basically go from the hands down onto forearms. Watch if you're not sure, start the clock now. So you can do it knees or toes. Obviously knees is easier. And then to get the head down in between the hands. Again, we're squeezing the elbows in, working the triceps hard on this one. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Good, and relax. Going to spin around on your backside. We bring the knees up, and then I'll extend the legs, and then extend out. So watch if you're not sure. 45. So we lean back from there, bring the knees in, and then we can extend there. And then lean back. Extend. Get a good squeeze at the top. So if you're choosing to extend the legs with the knees up high, then we try and get a nice tight, compact shape so the thighs and the torso are close to each other. Last 10 seconds. You can just bring the knees in and extend out if you need to. Okay, good, hold it there. Right, let's do a press up and a twist. So similar to what we've done already, but knees or toes, press up, twist. So we go from here, down, rotate, and then same on the other side, down, twist. Knees is the easier option, so you can extend one leg, keep one knee down for the twist. Last 10 seconds. Just got a couple more to do. 5 seconds. Okay, good, relax, hold it there. So, down dog position, tap, and then come back to press up position. So one we go from here to there and back. And then obviously alternate hands. Off you go, starting the clock, 45. Keeping the abs tight when you're coming back to that press up position. Don't worry if you can't touch the foot, as long as we're making that movement down towards the opposite foot. So the hips are coming up and then back down into that straight line. Coming into the last 15 seconds. We've just got one more exercise to come to complete the first circuit. Last 5 seconds. Good, and relax. Right, last one on your back. We're going to go bicycle twist. So legs up, we rotate, back, rotate the other way. Off you go. 45. Up and across, up and across. If you need to, you can put the feet down and do it with the feet on the floor. Last 15 seconds. All the way to the end. Get a little rest after this. Last few reps now, 5 seconds. Okay, well done, hold it there, a little rest. Grab a drink. Right, so that's the circuit. We'll do that once more. So now you know what we're doing. Hopefully I can get into each exercise quicker and not explain it as much. But again, if you're not sure, just watch what I do first. And then when you're ready, join in. Make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up before we go on. We'll get ready to go back to the first one, which is the press-ups. Okay, so hopefully I've given you some options for each as well. So if you need to use the easier versions, then use them. Just try and keep working for the 45. We've got press-ups coming up first. Get yourselves ready. Chest down between the hands. Off you go, starting the clock. So on the knees or the toes. Knees easier. Chest down. Abs tight. Last 15 seconds. Coming into the last couple of reps, 5 seconds. Okay, good, relax. Right, then it was the lunge into that deadlift, so 1 foot stays down. 45 seconds, off you go, step back, lunge. Kick forward. Going as long as you tip. Try and figure out you're lifting the chest up, squeezing the shoulders back. So don't worry if you can't touch the floor, because you're making that movement down. Slight bend in the front knee. Last 15 seconds. Remember, we control that tip. Five seconds. Okay, good. So swap it over. Same With the other foot down, lunge, deadlift, off you go. 45, step back, control. Last 20 seconds. Slight bend of the front leg. Five seconds. Okay, good, relax. Then we had the pike press up, so you can put the feet up or down on the floor, but we'll try and get the hips up and then go down diagonally. Off you go, starting the clock. So remember, hands are narrow, the head goes in front of the hands. You can even have the hands higher, so this is an option if you need to do it. Okay, it's harder to get that angle with the hands up higher though, but still will work if you really need to drop down and make it easier. Last 10 seconds. Okay, good, relax. Then we're on the dip, so you can use the step or you can do it on the floor. 45, off you go. Squeeze the elbows in, feet further away is harder. Remember that option on the floor, take the hands behind, then the elbows lean back, extend up. Last 15. Last few reps, 5 seconds. Good. Spin around on your back, then we had the hamstring walk, so we have the hips up, walk the feet out, come back, feet flat on the floor. Off you go, work if you're not short. So we're keeping the hips up the whole time as the end. Push up, walk out with control, and then walk back. Hips up, squeeze. So over and let's get a little squeeze, push the hips up. So a bit of control needed with this one, don't rush through it. Walk out relatively slow, so it's all nice and controlled. Come into the last 10. 5 seconds. Good, and relax. Right, then we'll walk out the other way, so on the feet, walking out with the hands, down on the knees for the last bit if you need to. Starting the clock, off you go. Right, so as soon as you go down on the knees, it makes it easier. So use it if you need it. But we still want to keep the abs tight, so we're not arching the back, we're tucking the pelvis underneath. You can spend longer in that end position if you need to. Just coming into the last 5 seconds. Okay, good, hold it there. Right, then we're on the crab kick, so crab position, elbows back. Fingers point down towards the feet, lift the hips up, extend one leg, off you go. So remember the harder version is the legs extended. Okay, or you can bend the knees, you do it there, lift, down. Okay, up to you. But again, we're trying to get the hips up nice and high. Squeeze. Think about squeezing the shoulders back, squeezing the elbows in tight. A good one to open out the chest. Last 10 seconds. Okay, hold it there. And then we got the tricep press. Hands up, head in between, Hands on the step or on the floor, on the knees or the toes. Off you go, starting the clock. So isolating the triceps. Okay, so hands are higher than they would be normally for a press up. Head down in between the hands, try and tuck the elbows in. Down on the knees is easier if you need it. Okay, but we're keeping that squeeze back with the shoulders, with the elbows, so we're getting that isolation in the triceps. Last 10 seconds. Just got 4 more exercises to come. Good, hold it there. Spin around on your backside. Knees up, squeeze, extend, and then repeat. If you want to, you can do that extension at the top as well, so bring the knees in. Straighten the legs, lean back, knees in. Get that nice tight position here. Squeeze the abs. Try and get the thighs as close to the torso as you can. So good tight contraction there through the abs. Last 20. Just 3 more exercises to come. 10 seconds on this one. Last 5. Okay, good. Then we had the press up twist. Toes is harder, down on the knees is easier. Chest down between the hands. Off you go. 3 more to do. Okay, so the option is down on the knees. And then you straighten one leg, keep one knee down as you twist. Straighten one leg, the other knee down. Try and get that good rotation. So as we get that twist, we stack the joints. Shoulders right above the hand. Last 15. Another good one to open up the chest and strengthen up through the shoulder joint at different angles. 5 seconds. Okay, relax. Right, just 2 more to do. Press up position into that down dog. Tap the opposite foot, the opposite hand. Off you go. Hips come up, hips go down, straight line. And you come back to that press up position. Okay, so don't worry if you can't touch the foot, as long as we're making that movement up and down with the hips. And then coming back to that straight position, abs nice and tight. Last 15 seconds. Just got 1 more exercise to come after this. 5 seconds. Okay, good. Last one then, spin around on your back. We've got the bicycle twist with the legs up harder or the feet down to make it easier. Off you go. So we twist, back, twist, back. Shoulder to opposite knee. Put the feet down if you need to. We still get that twisting crunch. That's the other option. Got 20 seconds left. Last one now. Keep working to the end. Good burn in the abs to finish off with. 10 seconds. Last 5. And relax, well done, hold it there. Okay, good. We'll have a little stretch then. If you spin around on one knee, we're going to stretch the hip flexors, stretching the front of the thigh. First of all, push the hips forward, and then take this arm and lean over to the lead leg. So we're pushing the hips forward, leaning back slightly, and then over into that leg. So stretch it down through the front of the thigh. Okay, then we're going to straighten the front leg and tip forward from the hips, so stretching the hamstrings. So this one, push the bum back. We've worked the hamstrings quite a bit on this workout, so give it a good stretch. So at least 15 to 20 seconds on each stretch. You can obviously stretch longer if you want to improve your flexibility. So swap the legs, let's do the hip flexors first on the other leg. Push the hip forward, arm up and into that lead leg. So make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up before you go. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Straighten the front leg to stretch the hamstrings again. So again, push the bum back. And like I said, don't forget the follow along playlist. Check out the rest of the workouts I've done. Yesterday's workout was circuits. If you haven't seen that one already, that's a full body workout. Stand up, we just do a couple for the upper body. Let's take the hands forward, separate the shoulder blades. And then finishing off with the chest stretch, take the hands back. So either link the hands together or just hands back, whatever works best for you. So give this video a thumbs up, share it out with anyone who you know would like to do any home workouts. Tomorrow's workout will be abs and core, so look out for that one. If you're not on the Facebook group already, then invite yourself to join Ricky Walden Fitness Live on Facebook. That's where all the information goes of what workouts are coming up. So add yourself to that and then you'll know what's going on. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good evening. Choose another workout from the playlist if you want to. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Take care.